We're tired, aren't we? I know the difficulty you're going through, the harshness of this life we contemplated. You and I sit down briefly. We decide to rest for a few minutes, discussing this world and its current state. I talk to you, and you engage in conversation with me. Feeling weary, I suggest that we continue our dialogue a little longer. For many long years, I was a dedicated high school student, and during my final year, the one to truly determine my destiny, I found myself on the brink of taking the crucial final exams. I strive with all my energy to enter medicine, a difficult time with great anxiety. A moment of fear and pain. I used to think that by entering medicine I would find relief. I will achieve my dream, and my life will turn from bad to good. I will live, and they will have nothing at all. With God's help, I achieved a similar score. I committed to God and entered medicine, with a big surprise. New challenges, greater tension, and heavier days. Exams all year long, competition beyond dreams. And you're forced to toil and harvest because the GPA determines your future specialty, whether surgeon or another field. Subscribe to the channel. I find myself entering another battle even though I thought my battles were over. Years of medicine have passed and I'm at the peak of stress. I stepped out of a battle only to enter another instantly. Unbelievable. I asked myself, will I live my entire life? In that tension, by chance, I was listening to an Arab scholar on YouTube. The important thing is that the scholar specifically said, a person's circumstances are always difficult. Focus carefully. A person's circumstances are always difficult only if they choose to see them as difficult. All your fear and anxiety come from your mind and thoughts. The universe around you, our circumstances are similar. However, we observe that within the same household and under identical circumstances, there are individuals who are happy and others who are sad. Some people exhibit joy, while others experience sadness as well. This shows that the mind and thinking determine how you feel and how you live. Since that day, I decided and tried to change my thinking. Hopefully that plan will succeed. For example, instead of seeing work as mandatory, I began to see it as an opportunity to learn something new. Instead of viewing anatomy as rigid and fixed, I began to imagine myself as a skilled surgeon, which enabled me to understand the precise locations of arteries and effectively avoid damaging them during procedures. As if a star had truly fallen, honestly, God bears witness, my entire situation changed, all my feelings shifted. I began to see the exam as a dialogue between me and my mind, not a compulsory and mandatory test, but something enjoyable. Okay, I'm going to test my knowledge in medicine, analyze myself, discuss myself, and evaluate myself to improve. My years have transformed from hell to pleasure. All this talk tells you to pay attention to how you look at things, how you see problems. Imagine turning the toughest exam into an enjoyable experience. What's your goal from it? This is the mindset, as we always hear it, and I previously did not know it. I have now explained it to you through a detailed personal experience, so please give it a try. Decide and try to change your view of your surroundings, not as an exam, but as learning and testing it. Not mandatory attendance, but an opportunity to meet new people and learn something new. Take a break, take some rest, and try to change your thinking. You certainly have the ability and strength to accomplish this, even if you have only a few days left to complete it successfully. I wish you a good journey and transformation. I can't bear life anymore. It is never worth it to stay here. Leave it to something that truly deserves it. And peace be upon you and the mercy of God.